up, y'all? It's your girl QueensteezTV and I am back with another video. So if this is your first time here on my channel, welcome to my channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also make sure you hit that like button. If y'all can see me right now, y'all know I look real raw, real uncut, real toe up from the flow up, because I literally just came from work. I literally just came from work, y'all. So if I look busted, disgusted, overworked, and underpaid, then it is what it is today. Look at my hair. Look, y'all, they done ruined my hair. My hair was all fried, dyed, laid to the side, and got to be glued down. It is frizzy, coming apart. It's just a mess, girl. But while I was at work, y'all, they have reminded me of a time when them people almost had to take me down to the emergency room while I was at work. Y'all, they was sitting there laughing about it today, and I just was like, Steez, girl, you always got something going on. Like, what's be going on? So, if y'all want to hear this story, make sure you stick around. Also, if you like this song that is playing the intro, that is me. That is your girl. That is my song, Flossing. It is available on all streaming platforms. So make sure you go download that, and I will see you guys in the story.
Flossing. When I come through, man, you know that I be big ballin'. Work hard, play hard, man, I put my all in. The deal's getting bigger, man, they won't stop calling. They thinking that I'm mellow and I'm just recharging. Work hard, play hard, man, I put my all in. The deal's getting bigger, man, they won't stop calling. They thinking that I'm mellow and I'm just recharging,
So, first and foremost, y'all, I work hard for the money, can't you see? So hard for it, honey. Look at these bags under my eyes. I work hard for the money, and you cannot deny. Yes. Y'all, I'm so sorry that I even look like this on camera, but okay, it is what it is, y'all. So, listen, y'all, while I was at work, they was sitting there. Okay, so y'all, I would just give you the gist. Y'all know I work in healthcare. Okay, that's the around part there. Look at my figs. Look at my figs, y'all. Hold up. Baby, look at what the figs say. It say just saving lives. Yeah. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, what's up? Got the big figs on. What's up? It's like, no. So, y'all, when we were sitting at work, right? So, at times, we have to go to, like, I'm going to just say, to other facilities to do inspections. I'm going to just call it an inspection, right? So, if we had to have an inspection coming up, so I was talking with one of my coworkers, and they was just like, hey, are you going to the inspection at this place? So, I was like, no. I was like, did you volunteer to go, or were you voluntold to go? So, she was like, you know, she was like, I was voluntold. So I was just like, sorry to be you. So I was like, well, I don't think that they gonna let me back at that place. I said, because the last time that I was there, I had an adverse event occur while I was there. I said, so I'm pretty sure that they don't want me back, and I don't want to be back. You know, that type of situation. Okay, I don't want to be back. So, of course, I had to take her back in time to the last time that I went on the inspection at this place. So, listen. It all started back when I first was, like, getting trained at the job that I'm at now. So, y'all know I've been working. Yo, actually, this is my, I just had my 10th anniversary at my job. So, yes, I'm working there for 10 whole years, a whole decade, honey. Which is really, look at me, look at these eyes, look at these bags. Honey, 10 years in healthcare is like 96 hospital years and like 100 dog years. That's how you age. But no, for real. So, back when I was first getting trained at the job that I was at, so of course, during this orientation process was when they had one of these inspections. So, I had to go. So, you know, when you're on orientation, you can't be like, yeah, I'm not feeling that. I don't think I'm going to do that. So, plus, I needed the training, right? So, the day comes of the inspection. So, I'm paired with one of the senior people that work at my job. So I didn't know what to expect. They just said show up. They said bring an ink pen with you. And that's what I did. So I got dressed. I put on, you know, my scrubs. And we had to walk down the street. And we had to get on this bus. And the bus drove us to where we had to go to do the inspection. So y'all, when these inspections go down, it is like, it's like full on, like, you know, like real talk, like CDC type of NIH. I mean, like some alphabets. It's like them alphabet boys type of inspection, okay? So it's like you go into this big boardroom. It's a whole bunch of people sitting around the table like this, like, you know, like, it's a whole thing. So I'm like, okay. So like I go in there and I sit down. So once you go in there and sit down, they basically give you a debrief. So for those who don't know what a debrief is, they basically go through everything that needs to be done, that's going to be done, who's going to do it, and basically what the goals and the outcomes should be for the day. So when they doing this debrief, they not playing. You better be quiet, you better have your pen out, and you better not miss your assignment. So I'm just sitting there like, okay. So they sit there, they go through the whole debrief about what's going on. So the next thing I know, they call our name and they give us our assignment where to go. So when I heard my assignment, I was like, bruh. because when I heard my assignment, y'all, I knew that I was going to have to change my clothes. So already strike one. I was mad. I was mad. So I was just like, in my head, I was like, I don't want to do this assignment. But then I was like, how am I gonna get out of this? Because I'm like, huh. But the person who was training me absolutely, positively was not letting me get out of this training. So I was like, okay. So I was like, well, I don't have no scrubs to change into. They was like, oh, don't worry about it. We'll get you some. So I'm like, look, I'm fat. I'm fat. If y'all, because what? I'm fat. I can't fit the scrubs out the scrub machine. I'm fat. So they was like, nah, we got some scrubs that fit you. I'm like, dang. I'm trying everything in the book. Like, dang, I can't fit up. This and that, right? So they find me a pair of scrubs, another pair of scrubs, because the area I was going into, you can't wear your outside scrubs. You got to get scrubs from in the facility, okay? So they give me a pair of scrubs. So I'm like, so mind you, y'all already know when you go, I got my purse, my phone, what else I had? My keys. Like, I had all of that stuff with me. And in my scrubs, I got pockets in my scrubs. I got pockets up here. I got cargo pants. Like, I got pockets. So all my stuff was in my pockets. But the scrubs that they give you don't have no pockets in them other than one little pocket right here. So, yo, I'm heated. I'm hot. Like, I'm mad. So, I'm like, give me the scrubs. So, I'm like, okay, where am I supposed to go change it? They like, oh, you can just go in this locker room. Yo, I literally had to take all my clothes off, like literally strip down, drawers, like down to my drawers and underclothes. When I say I was heated, I was heated. So I sit there, go try to put the scrubs on, y'all, sitting in my underclothes. Why the scrubs don't fit? So now, me and my coworker, who I'm like, I'm just meeting this girl. I don't know this girl like this to be in front of this girl in my bra and panties. So I'm like, I don't even think that it can really express how pissed I was. But I was like, okay. I'm like, it is what it is. Like, we all girls, but still. So I told her, I'm like, look, these scrubs don't fit. I was like, can you go, please go see if they have another size? Because I'm irritated, y'all. So irritated. So I'm like, can you please go see if they got another set of scrubs or a bigger size? So she's like, okay, don't worry about it. So, y'all, I'm sitting in the locker room on the bench like this, in my drawers, like, because I'm mad. And then the next thing, I'm like, okay, where am I going to put my wallet? Where am I going to put my phone? Like, am I going to put it in my bra? Am I going to put it in my drawers? Like, where am I supposed to be putting my stuff at? So, and I'm like, I don't know nobody that work here. And despite, you know, I don't work off no honor system because, child, people steal. And people in hospitals do steal. It's happened countless times before. And y'all can look at some of my other story times I tell about the hospital. You know what? I'm going to just put all my hospital story times. I'm going to name it. I'm going to put a playlist called Hospital Story Times so y'all can go and watch them if you're new to the channel, okay? So, yeah, people do steal. So, I'm like, yeah, it's definitely not giving me leaving my wallet or my phone in here because I already know it's going to be gone. So, she come back with some more scrubs, y'all. So, now these scrubs I put on, y'all, super big. So, now they just like, it's just humongous. So, then I got the pants all the way up here. Trying to tie the pants up here, then they 6 inches off the ground, you know, walking around like Buster Brown, scrubbing off the ground. So I'm irritated again because I'm like, okay, I'm like, now you're gonna give me these big old dumb stupid scrubs, shirt all big. So I'm all trying to stuff my stuff. So I'm like, where you putting your wallet at? She's like, I'm just gonna take a chance and leave it. I'm like, oh yeah, not me, baby. Look, I'm stuffing it. I'm stuffing all my stuff because I'm like, yeah, this is not happening. So after all of this, I'm just like, we ain't even get started yet. Like, I'm going through all this drama and we haven't even literally even got to the root or the nitty gritty of what we're supposed to be doing, right? So after we get all that and I'm like walking out in the hallway, I'm like, arms folded because I'm mad. Like, I'm mad. So they like, all right, y'all gotta go down in the basement to go monitor the sterile part of the hospital just to see what they doing down there in the sterile part. So mind you, I'm new. They give me this big old piece of paper with all of this stuff on there. And I'm trying to go through and mark the stuff off. And I don't know what I'm looking at or what I'm looking for. Because they took my partner to go do something else. So I'm literally there by myself. They all like, what's the temperature supposed to be? And here and there. And it's steam. Y'all, it's steam coming from all up over the place. So I'm just like, look. I'm like, it's hot down here. So in certain parts, it's like temperature control, and it's supposed to be certain temperature in certain parts of the stuff, right? So all I know is where I was at, it was just extremely hot. And the fact that I was upset probably wasn't helping that I was down in the heat. So y'all, I'm trying to look on the paper. I'm trying to go through the paper like, let me find what the temperature is supposed to be down here because whatever it is, I know it's too hot. So I'm like asking the guy, I'm like, you know what the temperature is supposed to be down here? And he's like, I guess it's supposed to be. I'm like, ooh, not the guess. It's the guess for me. So I look on the paper. The temperature, like, it's supposed to be 67. It was 83 in there. Then it was a room that once you go in, it locked. But y'all, I didn't work at this facility, so I didn't know how to get out, okay? So have y'all ever seen, what was it? I think it was Angels and Demons. When Professor Robert Langdon, do y'all remember when he went to go into the Vatican archives? And when he went to the room to go look through the Vatican archives, that the people cut the oxygen off on him. And remember, he was walking around in the daze. And then he was like, I can't breathe. And then he almost fell out because it was too hot in there. Because it was too hot in there. That was me. I was like, I'm like banging on the door. Hello, hello, hello. Can somebody please let me out? Like, can somebody please let me out the room? I didn't see no push thing to get out the door. I didn't see nothing. And the man that was supposed to be in there with me, he left out. I'm like walking on the other side because I'm like, is there an exit on the other side? Somebody please let me out this door. Somebody please let me out this door. So I'm like banging on the door. I'm like, hey, let me out. He finally comes back. He like, oh, my bad, shorty. I said, they is down here. They trying to take me out. I said, they is trying to take me out. Okay? So at this point, I'm like, where's my partner? Where's my partner? Bring me back to her. So, y'all, I'm drenched. I'm drenched at this time. I'm like this. I'm walking around. I'm going like, trying to wipe the sweat off my face because I done been stuck in a room with minimal ventilation that's 80-some degrees. I already was upset. When I get upset, yo, when I get real upset, my ears get real hot. Because I guess the steam just be like, like, it's just, like, my ears get real hot. So, y'all, I was real hot, like, already. And then the heat was on me. So, when I found my partner, I was like, girl, Miss Girl, I gotta go. I said, I got to go, honey. So, she was like, oh, my goodness. She was like, where was you at? I said, girl, they locked me in the room. I said it was 80-some degrees. And then she's like, 80 degrees. She was like, it shouldn't be that. It should be 67. I'm like, okay, well, yeah, something is broke. The temperature gauge is broke. I was like, you can go in there and look at it. I said, you can go look at it, but you can look at me and see that it's too hot. Like, it's too hot. So she was like, yeah, it is kind of warm down here. Ma'am. I was like, okay. I said, can we go on to do the next thing? I said, because just get me from down here because it's like, it's too hot. Next thing I know, y'all, we get on the elevator. The elevator, I don't know what it was, but it was like, the last thing I remember, it was like 4 people on the elevator. It was me, my partner. It was a lady from housekeeping and somebody else. I don't know who. I don't know who the other person was. All I know is we got in the elevator and the door closed. And the elevator started going up. And as the elevator started going up, I was like... So they was like, my partner was like, hey, you good? I was like, I don't think so. I said, I'm feeling kind of... Boom, y'all. Fell out. Yo, I fell out. Why do I be having dizzy? I don't know why I be having... Well, I haven't had none in a long time. Knock on wood. I don't know why sometimes I be having like dizzy spells or like I be just passing out. I don't know why. But y'all, all I remember was that elevator door closing and me being like, I don't feel so good. And then it was lights out for your girl. Like, it was lights out. Y'all, but I came back to it. I was in somebody's office. I don't know how they got me in the office. I don't know whether they dragged me, pushed me, pulled me. All I know is I was sitting in somebody's office chair, slumped over, baby. And I'm like, when I got up, I was just like, where am I at? Y'all, they had cool rags all on me. They had my feet elevated. I was like, wait. I'm like, what happened? I'm like, how did I get in here? Like, what's going on? They all like, we need to take your blood pressure. I'm like, first of all, they had a fan blowing on me, everything. I'm like, first of all, thank y'all. But it's nothing wrong with me. I'm like, it's nothing wrong with my blood pressure. I'm like, y'all just tried to KI double hockey stick me downstairs, lock me in the room that was 80-some degrees. What you mean? What? Yo, they was like, you gotta go to the emergency room. I said, oh, no, you don't, sis. I said, y'all not, No. I was like, somebody got some water, something to drink. I said, just give me something to drink, please. And I could be on my merry little way. I said, y'all are not, I refuse. You're not taking me to the emergency room. Please, no. Please. Y'all, so my partner that I was with, she was a nurse. She was like, listen. She was like, if you can't get up and you can't walk a straight line, one foot in front of the other, If you can't stick your arms out, bam, bend down, touch your toes, bend down, touch your toes. She was like, you going to the emergency room. I don't care what you said, you going to the emergency room. I said, girl, I was just hot. She like, people just don't fall out because they're hot. I said, yes, I do. I'm a delicate flower, okay? I don't do extreme heat. I can't do extreme cold weather. None of that, okay? This is a delicate flower, and y'all was not treating this delicate flower how she should be treated. So I just wilted away, okay? Like, so y'all, she made me do like a field test to make sure that I could go. And I was like, you know what? Y'all ain't never got to worry about me coming back to this facility. I said, I am used to, you know, being up in the Hamptons. I said, the hospital I be at, that's the Hamptons. That's Beverly Hills. Y'all got me down in the Jets. No. And after that day, y'all, I ain't never went back to that facility. And I told my friend what happened. I said, girl, I'm banned from coming down there. They told me don't come down here because you like to come down here and fall out. And you like to come down here and act out. So don't come back down here. And I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly okay with that. I've been put out of better places. And I ain't worried about it. Okay? So, yeah. And if y'all like this story, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. I just wanted to come give y'all something real quick. I'm actually technically still working, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this video out. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe. Drop me a comment down there below. Oh, and let me I told y'all. So this why I was gone last week, y'all, because I had to take my certification exam, and guess what? Yo, girl, I passed. I passed my exam, so yeah. Give it up for me, and that's it. I ain't got no more. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Bye.
When I come through, man, you know that I be big ballin'. Work hard, play hard, man, I put my all in. The deal's getting bigger, man, they won't stop calling. They thinking that I'm mellow.